Today on the channel, the Mukkpet Breeze 20x4 step-through mag wheels and dual batteries. Let's check it out next on the channel. Alright, you bikers, here's your Mukkpet Breeze. It's a 20x4 step-through, dual batteries, and mag wheels. Also the headlines here, and also a nice cool rack back here. It's got a wood paneling on it. You can take this off if you want to put a seat on here. But that's a nice touch as well on the new Mukkpet Breeze. Comes in at, I think it's about $13.49 right now. You know, e-bike prices change a lot, so the price a year by today may not be the price tomorrow. But this is the Mukkpet Breeze. They're kind of an affordable budget e-bike brand out of China. And I like the look of this one. It's got some nice curves to it. It's got some long range, those 2 batteries. And let's take a look at what else this thing has in store. When it comes to power, we've got a 750 watt back here on that mag wheel rim. And that peaks at 1500 watts. So this thing goes 28 miles an hour, at least it should. And that's pretty powerful for an e-bike of this nature. 1500 watt peak, 750 nominal. And it comes with a 25 amp controller as well. I think the controller is, oh, where's the controller? That's a great question. It must be hidden in the battery, perhaps, in there. But it's got kind of a high stance to it, especially that rear rack. And we'll talk about sizing in a second here. When it comes to the batteries, we're rocking 2 15 amp hours here and here. And they have on and off switches as well. So when you get the bike, you will need to turn the battery on right here. O is off, and then I is on, I guess. And these come with 2 3 amp chargers in the box. So shouldn't take you too long to charge those up, like 4 to 5 hours each. And it's nice to give you 2 chargers with that as well. There are keys as well, 2 sets of keys for the e-bike, for the batteries. And you can pop those on and off, charge them in or out, off the bike, on the bike, however you want in terms of storage. And they say it's good for about 80 to 120 miles of range. 80 seems accurate, maybe 100 on the high end there. Again, depending on the type of PES level you're riding in. PES 1 is going to give you the max range, but it's also the slowest as well, so keep that in mind. It's not a folding e-bike, but I do like the overall looks of it. It's got a nice little step-through frame on there. That's something you see every day. The handlebars are nice and tall. They sit very upright. You can kind of angle them back more if you wish, but that's a nice handlebar choice there from Mukkpet. I think it really serves the e-bike well as you look at it from any angle here. Comes to gear, I think it's just a 48 tooth back here. It's a Shimano. I'm not even sure what version of shifter that is. Doesn't say. It's not. I don't think it's a tourney. But then your basic freewheel back there. Not much to write home about from the gearing standpoint. It is 7 speeds though. The typical 7-speed Shimano shifter. We do have a working tail light and brake light. You hit the brakes, it lights up. And on the front end, we have your basic headlight on the front end of the e-bike. When it comes to tires and brakes, we have these 20x4 Chaoyang's knobby tires. Nice tread. One of my favorite tires in the e-bike world. Sitting on these mag wheels. Love that look. Gotta love it. 180 millimeter rotors. And mechanical disc brakes, though. I was disappointed in that. It says hydraulic on the website, but these came with mechanicals, as you can see here. So that's the one knock so far on this e-bike. But you've also got a front suspension with preload and lockout. There's your preload. This adjusts the rebound up, and you can lock it out over here. It's just one lockout. There's no, intermittent points in between it. But that's what you're looking at from a front suspension standpoint on the Breeze. When it comes to the handlebars, we've got your typical just rubber grips here. You got a bell. Here's your control pad, mechanical brake levers on the right side, twist throttle, 7-speed shifter. And here's the display. It's decent. It's got the basics that you need. It gives you voltage, which is nice with trip. There's your voltage, 49.3. And current, and time, and odometer. So no miles on the bike just yet. Just open her up and turn the light on. You hold down the plus key. and that turns it off and on. As you can see right there. Your energy bar is on top, but go by the voltage. 49.3. It's about 3/4 charged, about roughly something like that. And you get some nice cable management with this nice little wrap here. I think more companies should have a wrap like this. It just makes things simple, and it keeps things nice and tidy there. All right, guys, we're on this Mukkpet Breeze. Set up pretty high in this thing. It's got a tall stance to it. And the handlebars, I probably should have put them a little more up here, but the reach is a little bit short. So I have long arms, so I think over here would have been better. But you can definitely adjust that down there pretty easily. These brakes stop, although they're not hydraulic, so not quite as good. We're going to do a speed test here and see what the top speed is. Check it against GPS and make sure we can go 28 here. And then we do a hill test, and then we'll kind of wrap it up and give my likes and dislikes about this 20x4 fat tire from Mukkpet. As you can see here, we just got some snow last night, about 3 inches. So got all the shoveling out of the way and taking some time out while it's in the low 40s here to do this review for you. So, all right, let me set up the app first. So this is the speedometer app, and it uses GPS to just tell you your speed, and you can verify it against the up here PS5. I'm in 7th gear. There's 22, it says. 24, 25, 26. Speedometer says 25. Bike says 20, 28. The GPS says 26. So there you go. That's out of the box. Didn't have to unlock it. Let's test the throttle on PS5. And we've got full throttle here. All right. No limit there. $26 on the bike, 24 on there. So it's 2 miles an hour off. All right, take those brakes here. They stop. You got to squeeze those things though. Mechanical brakes takes more effort to stop. All right, let's go do the hill test. See how she does. Should do well. It's got 1500 watts peak power. So, all right, hill test time. Do throttle only to start, as I normally do. Missile surge here, doing 12, down to 11. Picking up speed as we level it out a little bit. We're at 13. Now they're closer now. They're like one off. This car behind me. Try for the ice. There's like going uphill. It's only 1 mile an hour difference, roughly. So all right, I'm gonna start pedaling up here. Drop the gears down a bit. Here's where it gets steeper. So I'm gonna guess we're not gonna go below 11 miles an hour up the hill here. We're already at 12.8. This is where it gets steep right here. It's like a 10% grade. 12, 11.7. GPS says 10. 10.9. So we'll call it 11. We'll round up there. Give it the benefit of the doubt. All right. Let's do our throttle only up this shorter hill. Temps in low 40s. Got my ski pants on. layer it up. Is it gonna make it? 12 miles an hour, 11. Yes, it's gonna make it. Good power there. It's not noisy, but it's not quiet either. All right, let's do a little downhill coast here and see how she does. Squeeze those brakes. Control stop there, nice. Let's go wrap this thing up. Trying to shock here. It's got pretty low travel on it, so it's probably going to bottom out on the bigger bumps. Doesn't get much travel. Line up to see here. I've got definitely ghost pedaling going on. I mean, you can see this here. Definitely need a bigger chain ring down there, maybe a bigger freewheel. There's definitely a lot of ghost pedaling on this e-bike, even at 20 miles an hour. Okay, let's talk about the Mukkpet Breeze. Let's start with the dislikes. So first of all, the ghost pedaling on there and the mechanical disc brakes. You know, for $1,300 or whatever this is, that's you know, I'd rather have hydraulic brakes on here. But I had to put on the display. I also had to put on the control pad over here. Actually, I got to move it over here and swap these two. But that was kind of unique as well. And that's, you know, the fork is pretty. It's pretty small amount of travel there, so probably going to bottom out on you. But the rest of the bike is nice. I mean, 2 batteries. You got 30 amp hours. You're going to get 80 miles easily on this thing, I think. I think the overall looks are nice. I do feel a bit high on the bike. It has a high stance, and you know, kind of like it's, you know, sitting on a chair almost as you're riding it. If you like that feel, it you know, may not be a deal breaker for you. Overall looks are nice. Mag wheels, of course. I always love those mag wheels. I want to see them on other bikes like that. But you know, it's a decent bike. Whether or not it's a good value, I don't know. You tell me, guys, in the description there, on the comments, and let me know what you think about this Breeze. But you know, it's got some nice points to it. It's got some dislikes as well. So, but I'm gonna go fix the handlebars, bring those out a bit more, and we'll see you on the next crisscross, guys. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button. I'll put a link in the description to the Mukkpet Breeze. They sell other e-bikes as well, and you can check out what they have available on their website.